Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a new weekly reading vlog. So today is Monday morning. It is 10:30 in the morning. I slept a bit too much and took a little bit too much of my time to get up this morning. But we are officially starting the spring break, which means I'm off all week and I have a lot of things planned. So, reading wise, but also like booktube wise and business wise and all that stuff. So, here is the plans. My son just left yesterday. We went halfway to my parents' house and we met my parents halfway, and my son just went back with my parents. So he's spending a couple of days, like 4 days, without me over there. And then I'm gonna go to my parents' house on Thursday and spend a night there and come back with my son and the spring break that way. So I'm gonna try to make the most up until then. I should have a lot of uninterrupted time to work and do things. So I'm gonna try to make the most of it. I do have some chores I want to get done. Today, I really want to get all of my paperwork done and dealt with for my business, but also for tax season, because technically we can do our taxes right now. We have until May 1st, but like I want them done and dealt with as soon as possible. And my mom is the one who does them. So when I do get to her house, I will be bringing all of the paperwork that she needs to file them. So I'm going to take care of that today. I do want to read this morning though, and I do have some laundry to fold, some floors to vacuum, and that's going to be pretty much the chores I'm going to be doing today. I also have a trip to the recycling bin container that I need to do, but that should be pretty much all the chores I have today. I also want to film today. So I need to film my TBR and my wrap up. And I also need to plan out my reading journal, which I haven't done yet. And I need to take care of that. So this morning I'm going to be reading for maybe an hour-ish. And then I'll catch up on some booktube and draw everything I need to draw and outline in my reading bullet journal before I actually film that part, and then film down the sitting down part. And then I'll be moving to my computer and desk and working on paperwork and editing and reading some more. So that's the most for today. And I really want that to be over with today, because tomorrow and on Wednesday, I'm going to focus on sewing. So I'm going to be sewing a bit, reading, cutting some fabrics, reading, sewing, all that stuff. Because on Thursday morning, I do need to go to the fabric store because it is payday. So I'm waiting for that to get a little bit more fabrics so I can sew some more, because I have a big craft fair that is coming up in mid-April, which means I only have maybe a month-ish to be ready. I do have a lot of like book sleeves in stock and stuff, but I still need a lot more. But I still need a lot more fabrics to get my inventory up for my kitchen aprons. So I'm going to be working on that. I also need to draw a new pattern for a new size. So I'm just basically going to be getting a size of in between my adult aprons and my biggest children apron. So one that's in between, but I know that's going to take a lot of time. So yeah, lots to do. I do hope I'm going to be catching up on some booktube while I sew. I do love to watch and listen to booktube. So hopefully I'll catch up on that, because now I used to be 4 months behind my watch leader list, and now I'm 5 months behind because I don't listen to it as much as I should. So there's that. While I'm editing, it's hard for me to listen to booktube at the same time, because listening to stuff while trying to be attentive to what I'm saying in the videos and like cut through it is too much for me. And like reading at the same time as hearing other people talk is a bit too much as well. So I don't have a lot of time where I could actually watch it at the same time as I'm working, because it really depends on the work I'm doing. But hopefully for those 2 days, I'll be able to listen to that. And on my way to my parents' house, I'm probably going to be catching up on that. It's a 3-hour drive, which means I'll be able to fit in a lot of videos in there as well. So that should be productive in that way. I could listen to audiobooks, but honestly, I do not like listening to audiobooks. I tried and I just can't. So it's okay. I'm good with that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be watching booktube, and I do want to keep up with booktube, so it's fine. I'm starting to ramble anyways. So yeah, on Thursday, it's gonna be fabric shopping, and then I'm gonna leave after lunch for my parents' house and come back on Friday. I don't know when on Friday. My mom's gonna do my hair. We'll see from there. On Saturday, we still have cheerleading class, and then on Sunday, I still have a band rehearsal, because our concert is not next Sunday, but the other one on March 15th. So it's coming up really, really quickly. So I can't miss that. But yeah, I'm probably going to be doing some more reading during the next weekend and some more sewing. We'll see. I don't want to like say I need to get that done during the next weekend, because I'm just going to see where I'm at and what progress I've made and everything that I do need to get done, and see from there what else I have left to do. So if that makes any sense. I love planning ahead, but planning too much ahead isn't always good, because you're going to have to scrap it off anyways and start all over your planning anyway. So like too much in advance isn't that good. But yeah, we'll see from there. And I am going to be bringing some books at my mom's house for sure. So reading wise, what I'm planning to read, I have 10 books that I'm focusing on for my March TBR, which if you're watching this video, my TBR has probably been up already, and it's probably not even March by now because I'm that behind my vlogs. But I am focusing on 10 books. 3 of those books are, well, I think 4. 3 of those books, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those books are books that are for the Buzzword Challenge, the year in the Buzzwordathon, the Year in Asia Challenge, and my Wrapped TBR. So we've got a map for Wrecked Girls. As of right now, I do not know what this one is. It is not too big though, so happy with that. But I'm really not sure. It's not a hardback. I don't have a lot of options, but there might be some books I own that I forgot I owned. That would be a possibility. Anyways, so this one. Then I have 2 ebooks, which are just one damn thing after the other by Jodi Taylor. This one I chose for the Buzzwordathon, which was Thing, and I started another series from her, which was like a spin-off of this series. And I know it's a long series, but I did enjoy the writing in that spin-off, so I wanted to give this one a try, and I didn't have any other title that I was really interested with Thing in it, so I went with that one. I haven't started it yet, but it is one I'm prioritizing. And then the other one that is also on my reader is That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. That one, I'm not sure that I'm going to enjoy, so I prefer having it on my reader. And it was for the Year in Elja prompt, which was to have a drink on the cover. So I'm just hoping that, since I think it's supposed to be a cozy read, so I'm just hoping it's going to be an easy read, something that I'll get through quite quickly. So we'll see for that. But I haven't started that one either just yet. Then I'm trying to prioritize Magic, obviously. I'm not very far into it, so I just want to make a good dent into it and make some progress. it's very easy for me to get into Robin Hobb books and not feel like I'm reading for so long. It's really, really easy for me to get lost in these books. So Goddess of the River is also another book I'm prioritizing, which was another buzzword prompt, which was waterwords. And this one I'm really, really excited about. So I'm probably picking up as soon as I finish a physical book. Then we've got Shadow and Bone, which was the other Year in Asia prompt. And it was a book that I was supposed to read for the Wrapped TBR from last year that I didn't get to. But I'm also doing a dedicated vlog for this one. So I want to like move through it quite quickly. Then I want to prioritize the sequel of this during March, as well as The Diviners, because I also have a dedicated vlog for that series and I haven't updated it in a very long time. So lots of books, but I'm excited for most of them, and I have made quite some good progress in Shadow and Bone, as well A Map for Wrecked Girls, which is not necessarily my favorite. I do want to finish this one soon. So if I finish both of these books this week and I make some progress in my other books, I'm just gonna be really, really happy with that. So that's my goal. That's my plan for this week. Hopefully it goes well. I'm gonna stop talking because time is running really quickly and I do need to take care of my bullet journal and start filming at around, I wanted to film after lunch, so maybe noon. But since I've been talking so much and it's already late, I might just start filming at around 1. We'll see how that goes, but I do want to read first. So I'm gonna leave you at that and I'll see you in a bit.
Just hope that someone else can make this stop. 'Cause I think I'm turning around. Oh, it's time to stop pretending. Call me I couldn't see with how close I was. It's not hard to find if your grip is loose enough. How lucky to be by your side, to feel your stare. Sick as a dog, I run my hands through your hair. Oh, my heart will change. I wait for nothing. The intense rearrange, making space where there was none before. She says she's running on time. Darling, aren't we all? I think you could show me something that I won't need to resolve. So twist my words until you can find a way to make them work for you. Your windshield drawings start to fade. Oh, my heart will change. I wait for nothing. The intense rearrange, making space where there was none before. I wanted you to see Viso at night, where once a year the rain obscures the sight. I kiss the water from your mouth, toiling with the thought of perfect, and how nothing ever stays the same. My heart will change. I wait for nothing. The intense rearrange, making space where there was none before.
Hey everyone, it is now Tuesday evening. I did not really update or film today because I was pretty productive and very, very busy. So I was behind on everything I wanted to get done yesterday. I managed this morning to get up early and start working early at stuff I needed to get done. So my plan was to have finished all of the filming and editing yesterday, as well as all of the paperwork I need for my taxes. Unfortunately, I didn't get to the paperwork, I didn't get to the editing. So I was behind, and I was planning today and tomorrow to cut all of the fabric I needed to get cut, and I needed to cut in order to buy the right amount of fabric I need, and do that tomorrow as well. That was the plan. I actually got to take care of all the editing this morning, which I'm happy with because I did finish the vlog that I was in the middle of editing. I was almost done. I still had a good maybe 20 minutes-ish. So halfway through that vlog to finish. So I did that, added the music, exported everything, and then I scheduled it. I did my TBR, my wrap up. Those are scheduled or published. I published the TBR today, and the wrap up is scheduled. So 3 videos for the week, which I'm happy with. And then I put away some clothes. I vacuumed, so that was also productive. Tomorrow, I'm going to clean up the coffee station because, yeah, I need to clean that up, as well as do the dishes for my mugs because I do them by hand and it's gotten a little bit out of control and it is quite dusty at the moment. So I'm gonna take care of that tomorrow and try to do it quickly. I still have some more clothes to put away, but there's not too many at the moment because most of it is still drying or getting washed. So I'm trying to take care of that as quickly as possible, and as soon as it's ready to be folded and put away, that it's done. So there's that. I then started to draw a new size of kitchen aprons that I want to do for the craft fair. So that took me maybe 2 hours to do. It wasn't complicated, but I still needed to take the time to do it. And yeah, a good 2 hours for that. And then I also cut one fabric. I think it was 3 or 4 meters of fabric that I did cut for aprons. And I just finished, and right now it's almost 8 o'clock. I am tired. My back is hurting. My feet are hurting. And I'm going to stop here, but I'm a bit disappointed because I want to say I maybe have 8-ish meters of aprons left, fabric left to cut, which is quite a lot, probably more than that. Yeah, that's going to take a lot of time, and I still need to take care of the paperwork, which is really annoying me. So what I am going to be doing this evening is I'm gonna put the clothing away, get some paperwork done, not all of it, but some of it done. And then I'll be reading in my bed. And tomorrow morning, I'm gonna get up early and finish the paperwork and then get to my sewing workshop and get back to that and do as much as I can. That's the goal. I might actually do the coffee station first, but then go on to sewing. So that's the plan for right now. I should be able to get through most of it. I think it's a realistic plan. Bad news is that I didn't manage to read at all today because I knew that if I did sit down, I would fall even more behind what I needed to get done. But I am going to go ahead and read this evening. I have maybe 130-ish pages tops to finish this. So I think that could be realistic. And the good news is that I did get to catch up on my BookTube watch later list. So that one is very, very long. I'm still 5 months behind, but I'm catching up quite a bit, which I'm happy with. So yay. So that's pretty much all of the updates I have for you right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the things, and I'll update you tomorrow, hopefully with this book being done. I'd be so happy if it's gonna be done. So yeah. All right, I'll see you.
Take a look out the window. Spirit goes up as the rain falls down. I've been sailing on the wrong course, keeping it together like I did before. Think that I've said this a few times. Even with that, has it ever felt right? I swear that this has happened every moment. Can I just be honest? I was only wondering, and maybe we could take it to a different conversation. Things will get uncomfortable, but only if we make it. I just wanna say that, but you'd rather take it all back. Although you are sunlight, you stay in the shade. I'm dancing in a corner just to get a space. space, 'cause I wanna believe that. Ooh, I get lost, you go with your day. Slowly get closer, but you're moving away. I know it's just a recap, but I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Maybe it's time to get home. Think that it's going a little too far, even after all the white noise. Oh, I still wanted to restart. Give all you're taking my time. It feels like I'm patiently waiting in line. So can we ever have another moment? Can you just be honest? I was only wondering if maybe we can take it to a different conversation. Things are getting comfortable, but only if we make it. I just wanna say that. Still, you'd rather take it all back. Although you are sunlight, you stay in the shade. And that's it, a corner just to give space, 'cause I wanna believe that. Ooh, I get lost, you go with your day. Slowly getting closer, but you're moving away. I know it's just a recap, but I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Bring it back, bring it back. 'Cause I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Bring it back, bring it back. Oh, I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Bring it back, bring it back. 'Cause I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back. Bring it back, bring it back. For you are sunlight, you stay in the shade. And that's it, a corner just to give space, 'cause I wanna believe that. Ooh, I get lost, you go with your day. Slowly getting closer, but you're moving away. I know it's just a recap, but I'm sure you'll never see that. Rather take it all back.
We had a good time, from what I remember. Like Bonnie and Clyde, when we are together. But we were at your best friend's backyard party when your phone fell in the pool. Had a couple missed calls from your crazy ex, but you said it was cool. Girl, I can't be yours tonight. I can be whatever you're missing. Take you to the stars tonight, like an astronaut on a mission. I wanna take you higher. Let's fly till we see the northern lights. Girl, this could be yours tonight. Fill the empty space in your broken heart tonight. I woke up at 9 without a hangover, 'cause when I'm with you, I'd rather be sober. I think that we were dancing to a Springsteen song that got me in the mood. And I don't wanna miss a single moment on our journey to the moon. Girl, I can be yours tonight. I can be whatever you're missing. Take you to the stars tonight, like an astronaut on a mission. I wanna take you higher. Let's fly till we see the northern lights. Girl, this could be yours tonight. Fill the empty space in your broken heart tonight. Tonight, tonight, I'ma take you to the sky.
Hey everyone, so quick update. I'm sorry for the very bad lighting in here, but we're just gonna have to roll with it. I have been productive yesterday and today. I'm really happy. I'm not as far as I wanted to, but I'm happy with what I did manage to get done, if that makes sense. I finished doing my paperwork for my business very, very late. I think it was almost 10 o'clock. So I read maybe 20 pages ish of a map for wrecked girls. I fell asleep on it. It was late. I do still need to take care of some paperwork for tax purposes because I did do the bookkeeping yesterday for the business, but I didn't do like my personal tax papers and stuff that I need to sort out and send to my mom so she can file all that. So I still have that left that I'll do this evening, but it shouldn't take as much time as it took me to do the bookkeeping. So shouldn't be too bad. So I'm not too worried about that. This morning, I did get up very early. I showered, I ate breakfast, and then I cleaned the coffee station and came downstairs to work. I haven't stopped for lunch just yet, and it is an hour and a half in the afternoon. So there's that. My husband is taking care of that right now. But yes, I have been cutting some fabrics. I've got 2 done with, and I did take inventory, and then I took a break to read a tiny bit of this. So right now I'm on page 293. So I only have 65-ish pages. I've got 9 chapters left for 60-ish pages. I just want this to be over with ASAP. So I'm going to finish this today. That's for sure. Right now, I'm not liking this. It's gone to like okay to very meh, and it's giving me the ick. I don't like the toxic relationship between the sisters. I don't like how they handle their feelings. I don't like how the reveals have been handled. It would have been, I don't know. I feel like I'm just underwhelmed with everything that's being said and explained. And that is why I was feeling this way and I was resentful and I don't feel like it was justified. It's very, very underwhelming. I do not like the parents in there. Horrible, horrible. I don't like it. Yeah. Okay, so this might be spoiler. So if you don't want to know about it, skip ahead. But I don't like when people blame the one who told a secret and blame them for ruining their life. Because I'm sorry, they're not the one who did something illegal. Don't come and say that they didn't deserve it afterwards, because it's what? Because there's somewhere where she says here, none of this was what I wanted. Fine, because they called the police. My sister didn't deserve it. Neither did Mr. Flynn. I'm sorry. He did something illegal. Like that, he deserved what he got. Like, this is just so annoying to me and frustrating. And I kept putting it down because I was just frustrated. I don't like much of this, unfortunately. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't like how Henry just forgave her sister like that. It was weird. What? And she was very resentful, and I didn't like how that went. And like, she's ready to sabotage everything just because of that. Like, word would have gone out eventually one day for sure. Like, it's so frustrating. Anyways, nope. It's a nope. It started out a 3, and now it's getting towards that 2 stars. It's getting resolved way too easily and weirdly makes no sense at all to me. So yeah, I'm not liking this. Lots of icky things, and I cannot wait to finish it because I'm done. I'm done with this. So that is all for now. I am going to continue on with this fabric, cut some more, and I'll update you later, I guess, with other stuff to talk about. I don't know what, but we shall see. I still have this one that's, I know I'll cut in full. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish fabrics that I don't have a lot of, and I am not sure how many aprons I'm gonna actually be able to sew with it. So I just have to figure out if everything fits and if I'm able to make one or more apron with each of these fabrics. I'm not very hopeful, but we shall see. We never know. I might be surprised. I might just be cutting some pen holders instead with the scraps that I do have. And then I still have 3 fabrics for book sleeves, which I am also going to be cutting because I need then to add up all of the fabric that I need to buy tomorrow in order to make these beautiful aprons that I cannot wait to make, but still. So on that note, I'll see you later. Hi everyone, it is now Saturday evening. I am going to be closing this vlog here. I have some reading updates for you, so good news. I didn't really update on Wednesday much, I think. I don't remember. I'm confused. A lot has happened in a couple of days. But yeah, on Wednesday, I was still cutting fabric. And on Thursday morning, I did manage to finish everything for the bookkeeping and stuff. And then I left for the fabric store. I did want to film, but I had so many things I had to like add up. Number of meters of fabric I needed to buy, which color goes with which pattern and stuff. And I was asking my husband that because he did come with me. And it was just a lot to manage in itself. So having to film all that process was just a tad too much for me to handle, and I do kind of tend to forget to film when these things happen. So there's that. We were there quite a while. I didn't purchase everything that I wanted to purchase because I had a small budget right now, but I did manage to purchase enough for me to make some aprons, and then we'll see with next payday what I'll be able to purchase. That's in a week and a half. Anyways, I won't be able to sew everything that I want to sew. Even if I don't have as much fabric that I wanted initially, I don't even know if I'll have time to sew everything that I have purchased at the moment before next payday. So I'm fine. It's okay. So yeah, it is almost the end of the spring break, which I'm really sad because I would love to take a couple more days to take care of things, but it's okay. I know the end of the year is coming up really, really quickly, and we have a lot of things to look forward to. So in mid-April, I've got the craft fair. I've got another one on June 8th. May is hectic, like really, really hectic with my son's birthday, my birthday, Mother's Day, all that stuff. It's always very hectic. So that's going to be a big month as well. And then in June, I have my band concert. And I also have my students' band concert. I have the big show for the school. And then I have my 5th graders that are going to perform in May. My 6th graders are going to perform in April. And a lot is just going on. It's the end of the year in June. So lots coming up. And it goes really, really fast. Summer is just around the corner. And I cannot wait for that summer break. Not because I don't like teaching, but I've got just so many things I want to get done. And yeah, I guess I'm kind of just excited for those times. Or something like that. But yes, it's gonna be fun. Also in June, my son is gonna be starting his new cheerleading season, which is gonna be a competitive team. So we're gonna have a whole other routine starting in June as well. So like, yeah, a lot's gonna happen, but it's good. It's okay. It's good things. I'm happy with that. But yeah, one day at a time, because I've been looking back on stuff and I'm realizing there's no downtime except for maybe summer, but even then. So yeah, we're just trying to roll with everything at the same time and get into this routine. Once it's in the routine, everything flows But I also have a concert coming up next week, so there's also that. I'm not ready. A lot of things I wanted to practice, I didn't. So like, unfortunately, I'm not gonna nail that concert, but yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna do my best, as I always do. Anyways, I was at my mom's after the fabric store. Coming back to what I did this week, I went to my mom's. I did listen to some booktube while I was driving. I wasn't watching. Don't worry, I was just listening. I got that up to speed-ish, but I'm kind of falling behind again because I haven't listened to it yesterday nor today, so I'm not catching up that much, but we'll see. Anyways, I did manage to sew for the contest wave that I needed to submit yesterday evening. So when I came back with my son, it was around supper time, and I hurried up to eat and then got to doing my visuals for that contest. It was just a lot happening at the same time. I still have some bookkeeping things that I need to get done because I thought I was all good to go, but it wasn't quite enough like my mom wanted. So the worst of it is done. I do need to do inventory and a couple of things, so I just need to sit down. I was supposed to do that today, but I didn't. And then yesterday, my mom did my hair, which I'm happy with. And yeah, it was fun. I got to spend some time with my mom, got my son back, and I missed him, obviously. And yeah, good things. Lots of good things. Again, I didn't film at my mom's house because I didn't bring my tripod, and I don't know, I was just trying to hurry up and get things done because I did not have a lot of time with her, and yeah, I'm just in the moment, I guess. And this morning I woke up later than I was supposed to, and then hurried to go to my son's cheerleading class, and we did run a couple of errands, not much, but a little bit. And we got back here. I decided to finish when I came back. I had 30 pages left of A Map for Wrecked Girls because I did read the 30 other pages. I had 60 pages left when I left for my mom's house. I read 30-ish pages while she was doing my hair, and then I read the other 30 pages this morning because I wasn't really there during the morning. But anyways, I finished it today, and I am going to give this a 2 stars. It started out well, but I was really disappointed with how everything ended up being. A lot of things that were giving me the ick, I didn't like. The whole situation with the teacher really gave me the ick. And like, don't blame your sister for that or yourself as a teen. It's illegal. That's it. Like, that's it. It's illegal. Yeah, I don't like that. Also, like, the reveals were very disappointing, and the evolution of the journey of the girls was a bit, I don't know how to explain it, but it was a little bit over the top, and I did not believe in them. I did not believe that, like, they got through the forgiveness because they came off with a lot of anger and hate at the beginning, and I had a really hard time believing that it just went away like this. Yeah, I did not buy into that. I didn't buy into the whole relationship. The sister relationship in here is supposed to be what's the main thing of the book, and it was so toxic and terrible. It was really, really terrible, and I hated it. I really, really hated the relationship. It was not good at all. And I have a hard time believing that after just like, I know it's a traumatic event that they went through here, but even after going through that traumatic event, I have a hard time believing that now they're all fine. Now they've gone through whatever they had to go through. Like, no, no. That's just, yeah, they don't stop being who they are. It's just so, I don't know. It's not, I did see some reviews calling out the relationship with Emma and Alex, that it didn't need to be there. It could have been just like a sister thing. True. I guess I understand why it was there because they wanted to romance it a bit. And I think they missed the mark because the whole thing was that like the older sister was going after boys, after boys, after boys all the time. So that could have been like, they would have hit the mark more if they just like decided like boys are not for us anymore for a while, and like we just need to find ourselves before we get into other relationships. I think that would have hit the mark, and he would have served that purpose. Alex would have served that purpose in the book here, but no, they didn't go that way at all. And every time something bad happened, it was, yeah, I don't know. I didn't like any of this. The ending was like very, the parents in here, terrible. I hated it. I really hated it. Why is it the 2 stars instead of 1 star? That's because the writing wasn't that bad. Books that I've rated 1 star or half a star, the writing was terrible and made no sense. And I was just hate reading it the whole way. This one, I did enjoy first 100 or so pages before it got terrible and I started not liking it anymore. So because of that, I'm giving it a 2 stars, but I don't think it passed the test of time here. It's, yeah. Again, I didn't really have much hopes for it anyway. So like, I'm not necessarily disappointed, but it was, yeah, not it. I'm just glad it's not on my TBR now and that I can move on to other books for some newer and better books. So also, I'm not going to talk about it much, but I did also finish Shadow and Bone today, which I'm really happy with. And I gave it a 4 stars, but I'm not going to talk about it much here because I have a dedicated vlog for it, which I'm going to update just after this clip. And that's pretty much it. So that was a good 150 pages this afternoon. And I did unfortunately involuntarily fall asleep on my book. It is what it is. I slept. I guess I needed it. So it's fine. But yes, I did not end up going to sew and take care of things as much as I wanted, unfortunately. But it's okay. I am going to be editing this evening and starting a new book, but I wanted to start a new vlog before starting a new book, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna close this right here. Thank you so much for joining me and watching my videos. I really appreciate everyone that watches my videos. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.